How's it going, YouTube? This is Mid-Tempo coming back with another video. So basically this video is going to be like a tutorial video, basically explaining questions someone had. They hit me up on YouTube in the comments and they wanted to know how once you sample maybe an external instrument or anything like that, sample, and when you put it in key groups, he was having the trouble with every time he went to a higher note, the sample sped up or slowed down, and he wanted to know if you could time stress that. And the answer is yes, you can time stress that in standalone as well as the software mode. And I'm using MPC 3.0, and you can also do it in 2.0, the software version. So I'm gonna switch my camera around and we're gonna sample something real quick, and then I'm gonna make a key group out of it. So first we're gonna get the MPC keys ready, put it in sample mode, and then we're gonna arm the sample, and it's gonna, once the song plays, it's gonna trigger the sample. So we're just gonna use the Denim DJ Prime Go. We're gonna just sample, I believe this is Tony. We're just gonna sample this one note. So here it goes. So we're just gonna keep that first note. Let's call this sample Tony. And then we're just gonna trim off the part we don't want. And basically what I'm gonna do once I trim it, I go to process, and I'm gonna scroll with the scroll wheel, and I'm gonna go to discard. So I click discard. So it basically is gonna get rid of what I didn't want. So we got that sample. The next step is go back to your main page. You can just hit main, and then we're gonna create a track, and we're gonna start with a drum track. And then once we create the drum track, you're gonna hit browse, and we are in initially it's going to show this screen, but to get to your samples that are in the program, you go to sample assign, and here's that sample we're going to use, and we're going to assign it to the pads right here. So I think you got to hit the jog wheel and actually click it for it to actually register. So it's on this pad right here. So that's the second step after sampling it and modifying, editing it. And we go to main again, and this time we want to go to the program edit, I believe that's what it's called. And once we get in the program edit, we want to hit this sample. You got like 4 different menus, but the first menu, sample, you're going to see a button on the screen called wrap. And basically what that does is time stretch the sample. So if you change BPM or whatever, it'll time stretch to that. And the algorithm that is using is default Pro 10, which is what the highest you can use on the standalone unit. They got software that has a little bit more. I think it's called Elastic Pro or something like that, and it has a better quality. But this is the highest you get for the standalone. So after you get to this point, there's another icon above here, which stands for converting to key group. So you want to hit that icon right here with the piano. Now it converted it to a key group instrument. If you basically play that note, it's going to go across the whole keys, but it's going to be time stretched this time. So it's going to sound kind of distorted, but it keeps the length of the sample. But the good thing about key groups, you can actually sample every individual note where you know it's going to sound the way it originally sound. And you have all these notes here that you can use to sample. They also have key group. I think it's a way to actually have it automated where it samples all the notes. Say you have an instrument plugged up to it via MIDI. It can actually run through all the notes and sample individual notes. And I can show that video another time. So this is just a quick video just to show you how to sample one note across the keys while keeping the length of the sample using time stretch or wrap. So hopefully this helps, and stay tuned to more tutorials from me. Definitely the one I just mentioned about auto sample to key groups from external instruments or external VST instruments from the computer. So stay tuned. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Later.